So, this project has been a thing for quite a long time. Over the course of more than a year and thousands of dollars, I finally got together my whole project involving the Nuxt and integrating it with a modern PC. So, I believe it was October the 4th that LGR released a video on the PowerMac 6100, which was essentially a System 7 Macintosh that had a card in it that would allow it to use MS-DOS and be compatible with Windows 3.1. And I'm like, that's actually very interesting. It's in the same case, both computers use the same power supply and all that, but I really didn't have a use for System 7 and a 46 because the 46 is a little bit closer to Windows 98, which I've already got covered. And I already have a better Windows 98 machine, and I don't really need System 7 Mac OS, so that really wasn't a thing that I needed either. So I decided I'm going to combine the Nuxt, which is a micro ATX PCXT clone that runs at 10 megahertz, has 640K of RAM, and all that good late 80s goodness, but also I wanted to link a 32-bit Ubuntu system because I've had great luck with Ubuntu and all of that sort of stuff. So, here is Project NuXTBuntu. After we talk about Raid Shadow... No, I'm not Linus Media Group. No worries. Okay, so number one thing we gotta deal with is this janky old power supply that I sort of crammed in there. This is the power supply that I salvaged out of my old PC ages and ages and ages ago. You're still burning? Yes, yes you are. Try not to scratch the kitchen island too much. There's the screw in that. Oh, there isn't a screw in it. My orcish engineering at its finest. It's probably going to stop charging halfway through and then run the battery down again, because reasons. I do not trust this right now. And that should be enough to actually just... Yeah, it's not a very modular power supply. It's a piece of junk that I salvaged out of another PC entirely. 700 watts ain't enough to power our bull. This thing reeks late 2000s. So this chunkster is the power supply. Ah! Of course, when I try to pull up on the box, it rips. Where's the... Of course. No, it's on one of these sides, I think. Oh yeah, it is, actually. You're right. We both have our moments. Feel that. We got an extra camera grip who's looking at our lighting setup, nuzzling the thing.
Yeah, no, I don't want you, and I want you to do it for the video.
There's always rubber in the way. Out of context quotes of the month. This is why I didn't need screws, I guess.
Yeah.
It was so freaking solidly locked in there, you didn't even need them. Hi, cat. Hey.
Yeah, like it's not going anywhere.
Yep. Well, we'll find out pretty soon if something blows up, if these aren't the right screws. So this power supply costs somewhere in the realms of 300 bucks. I'm going to get good use out of the beep sound effect from Movavi Video Suite. Let me tell you that much. Look at this tiny thing.
Yeah, it's really small.
Now, we get our Core i3. I'm just going to put the CPU in first so that we don't have to fiddle with it. How much is a little resistance? Oh, there we go. So it should be like this, I believe. I'm certain, right?
The screws go in, yeah.
And the fan header, you there. After we pull out this. Oh, there you go. This required a little bit more force than I was expecting. Where's the RAM stick? I'm assuming it doesn't really matter which one you put it in.
I don't think it will matter.
Is this even... son of a... It's not even compatible. Look. Look at this. Look at that bucktooth gap here. It should. Hopefully. Tolerances on this. Freaking slot is a little bit weird. Come on. This isn't lined up either. What standard of RAM does this freaking thing use? Motherfucker. I don't have a single DDR4 RAM stick anywhere.
At last, I've finally done it. I've finally found Project NuXTBuntu. It has taken eons, and the murdering of countless Eldar. But finally, all my hard work will pay off. All the secrets of the universe are mine, a flick of a page away. Hold your fire, Rubrics! It would seem that the pitiful fallen Eldar has come to try and stop me.
Damn right I will.
Please, enlighten me. How do you plan to stop me?
Do you have your
DDR4 RAM? Oh, of course, I have one. 1 second. Let me see here. Was it in here? No. Hang on a minute. I'm sure I put it in here in my robes, or did I put it under my pauldron? No. I swear I planned for everything. It must be here somewhere.
If you don't have it, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, son.
Alright, it seems like I've lost it, but look, I can just pay for a subscription.
We don't take subscriptions directly anymore. You have to subscribe on our website.
Subscribe on the website? Okay, I guess I can do. You're just f***ing with me now, aren't you? No! Put me down, you oversized clown! Don't you have any idea how long it took me to find this place?
I only have the ones that are in my computer.
Well, that sucks. I can't use this damn thing now. Can you hold this thing in place so I can actually screw it in? Mm-hmm. No, not that. This.
Oh, this thing?
Motherboard. Well, things have gone sideways. Unfortunately, the power supply doesn't have the correct connector for the floppy drive, so now my floppy drive won't work until I get the Molex adapter to make that work. And the RAM that I was using is DDR3, I think. But unfortunately, my motherboard doesn't support that, so I've got to wait for RAM to arrive from China and a cable to arrive from China. So, yeah, we're going to have to do a part 3 of the whole Project NuXTBuntu thing. It won't be able to post, and unfortunately won't be done. So I guess we'll see you in part 3, whenever that happens to be.